What is going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. That said, let's go ahead and see what the hell is going on in your love lives today, okay? And we're already coming out with the Temperance and the Five of Wands, alright? This is talking about disruption of flow, but not taking away your peace at the same time, alright? Because, Temperance is about, balance, harmony, it's about divine timing and just kind of centering yourself, being patient in a sense. But the Five of Wands talks about inner turmoil. It can talk about external turmoil and conflicts. And I feel like what's going on right now with a lot of you guys is that you guys are trying to center yourself through a series of changes. I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius or not. Some of you guys may be, but I feel like this is more spiritual, more personal, because this is dealing with Temperance. This is like dealing with what makes your life a balanced, harmonious piece of, easy living, and your inner doubts. Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, this is a personal, because the Seven of Pentacles is coming up. Seven of Pentacles is a very personal card. Sevens are personal changes, and what the Seven of Pentacles does, Pentacles card really kind of means, in a kind of like a zoomed out way, if you kind of would say the least, right? Kind of, it's reevaluation. You're reevaluating a situation. All right, let's take a look and see what the hell's going on. Eight of Wands, Chariot. Okay, so the underlying energy is the Page of Pentacles. Underneath that is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is interesting, right? Because that talks about commitment. It can talk about commitment. And it can talk about, a foundation, things that are traditional here. But your challenge is getting yourself under control, controlling your situation, or taking this control. You're taking control when need be, right? Because honestly, I think there's a lot of stuff happening very fast. There's a lot of energy kind of coming into your life right now. A lot of things flowing in, and you are not feeling in control right now, okay? I feel like some of you guys are struggling to take the reins of the situation. At the same time, the Eight of Wands could be that there was some sort of discussion or some sort of communication here. And now it's like taking the helm of the... it's taking the helm at this point. Like, you guys got to take control of your situation at this moment. It's not easy. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, which kind of doesn't really... It's like almost like somebody may have come in and offered something of long-term commitment or something of great value, or that you're taking a closer look at something regarding your own personal routine. Things are going really fast, picking up speed, and you may have to kind of rein those, the Sphinx back, the horses back, and reevaluate what works and what doesn't. You may have to be you guys are changing a lot of your foundations at this moment, a lot of your routines, a lot of your your usual makeup, if that makes sense. So you guys are doing some things to where, it's going to require you to take control again, or at least it's going to help you get back into control. Because right now, things are just kind of going, and you're flowing with it, and there's no, there's no real reason to stop, but you guys are, I don't know if you guys are feeling overwhelmed here. I think this is just a lot of things that are just out of your control. You know what's happening. You're going with it, but it's out of your control. And I think right now, you're just like, all right, I got to figure out a way that works for me. And I can still do my thing. I can still be me. I can still do what I want to do. I can still feel like I have some sort of control in the process of that, right? While all this shit is happening. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you guys are swamped, You guys are swamped, and it's like, this is like talking about taking a second look at how your routine is and what needs to be changed and what needs to be done, so that way you can go back feeling like you got a hold of both the horses and not just letting them take you on a ride. Because I don't think you guys are interested in going on some sort of ride here. What's interesting to me though is the Five of Pentacles that's coming up in your future. I do see that maybe perhaps you guys may be struggling with the changes that are being made here. But I feel like it's ultimately because, you know, this is something brand new. This is something that's outside of your element, right? Because we're moving from the 4 of Pentacles to the 5. So this obviously talks about moving outside of your element and adjusting to the environment, or learning how to kind of get your own thing going despite where you are. So I feel like this is, yeah, there may be a bit of a struggle here, but and then I think also you'll also recognize exactly what's missing. You know, what's not missing, but what's lacking in your life that you may need. Interesting. Share your thoughts is what's coming up for the Messenger Oracle. And challenge your perspective is underneath here. And now, share your thoughts usually talks about talking to people about what you think, about, expressing your dreams, especially expressing your emotions to other people. Let everybody in on that mind of yours, because that does help you ultimately, get an idea of what you may need to adjust, when you may need to change, or at least, it feels good to kind of hear your words back to you, if that makes sense. Kind of like finding someone to be a sounding board. That's what, share your thoughts kind of means to me sometimes. But share your thoughts doesn't just mean that. It also just means about, actually exploring your thoughts, exploring your, what your thought processes are. What your ideas are. Explore those, and how you explore those is by either sharing with people, discussing with people what you need, instead of just kind of letting things just kind of go the pace that it's been going. Take control back, tell them what you expect, tell them what you want, tell them what you need. And yes, there's going to be an adjustment period. The 5 of Pentacles is showing that. But it's not, it's going to be, you're not going to have it immediately. But with time and patience and diligence with it, you can potentially see things kind of going in a way that works for you. Where there is a bit more flow and a bit more harmony, like we saw with the Temperance card. And you guys will start feeling like you guys do have a little bit more control of your environment, rather than just kind of letting things just be. You don't have to ever let those things just kind of go. And I think it's like saying, take your power back, take control of the situation. And the way you do it is by expressing your needs, expressing your wants, expressing your ideas. Not letting other people, other things just kind of flow by you, right? It's about changing how you would, changing your stances on things. Or, reaffirming to your stances and your belief systems, and and sharing them with the people that you're dealing with. Because the 5 of Pentacles does talk about, it does show other people here. You may be dealing with another person. And it may be just time to just change routine, so that way you can feel like you do have some control. You have some sort of feeling of success. Alright, family, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I love you guys all so very much. I want to thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Love y'all. Bye now.